We are back. What's up, guys? Welcome to the channel. Today we're going to talk about fragrances. This is my beauty channel, so of course we are going to talk about self-care, beauty related topics. And since you guys seem to like a lot my fragrance content, here in Italy I have a lot of connections in terms of fragrances. It's something that I can also express myself on very greatly. It's both inner oriented and also outer oriented, so I really like the fragrance industry at all. And so today I want to show you what is my top 10, but not all fragrances, just commercial fragrances. What do I mean by commercial fragrances? I mean fragrances, scents, perfumes that you can find in normal stores, not niche stores, but normal stores like Sephora. Here in Europe, you can find Douglas, you can find Sephora, you can find Dimoni, you can find many other different ones. I don't know in your country what specific type of things you have, but also most of this you can find on Amazon or Notino or Fragrance Net, Fragrance X, all these things. I will leave the link of these fragrances that I'm mentioning down in the description. And this is a top 10, but they are all good. I review a lot of them. And why? These fragrances, I actually am ranking them in terms of 4 factors. First factor, of course, is the scent. So how much is good the scent for me, and how much is the scent good for other people that interacted with me and smell the scent. Number 2 is the performance. It means that it's not disappearing in a few hours, it stays a bit longer, and also it projects enough for what the purpose is. It doesn't matter, sometimes you don't want something that projects too much. Sometimes you want something that also is just intimate, sometimes you want to be loud, so it's perfect for what it's supposed to be. Number 3, I'm talking about versatility, but also character. So there are some fragrances that are supposed to be versatile. There are some fragrances that are supposed to have a character. So be really good in one direction. Both are okay. The middle way is not okay for me. And number 4, other people. I know you're supposed to wear fragrances not for other people, you're supposed to wear fragrances also for pleasing other people, but you don't want to, be arrogant with your scent. You want to also wear it for yourself, for what you like, for your emotions, for the conditional olfactory that it gives. So you wear it and you create some memories with that scent, you create some emotions with that scent, you create some real good things that are connected straight to your emotions, straight to your brain. The olfactory, the nose, the smell is the only sense that you have that is straight, direct connected to your emotions. So make use of it. And so yeah, let's start. Before starting, I have 3 honorable mentions, which means they didn't make the top 10, but they are still great for some reasons. So 3 honorable mentions. One is Terre d'Hermès. I don't have the fragrance, I never bought it, but if I would have to go and suggest one fragrance for, a person that just want one fragrance, and that is also a signature scent, a classic, good, robust, fresh, but still good in most occasions type of scent, I think Terre d'Hermès would be one. Another one is this one, which is a new YSL fragrance. This is the Parfum version, but you can also have the Eau de Toilette version or Eau de Parfum version. And it's called Myself. And let me tell you, this is also good. It didn't make the top 10 because it doesn't have too much character, but I had a very good scent that I was in love with. It was called Black, and it's an Italian type of scent. And this is the nice version they made of it. So I'm actually enjoying it a lot. And yes, of course, it's commercial, nothing too big. So it's not with too much character, it's not with too much strength, it's not with too many compliments. It doesn't have a strict character. That's why it didn't make the top 10, but I think it's still a good release in this year. And the third is Paco Rabanne, and it's Pure Excess. I actually really like this fragrance, and in my opinion, it's number 11, if I want to say this. I actually really enjoy the scent. It's perfect for nighttime. It's sugary, it's contrasty, cold and hot at the same time. And this is the Eau de Toilette version. And in my opinion, this is very good too. But let's start with the top 10. Number 10 is Valentino, and it's the Uomo Intense version. I'm in love with this fragrance. I also have the Born in Roma version, but it's not the same thing. Also the Coral version, there are so many flankers, but I prefer the black one, the strong one. It's very sensual, it's very nice, and in my opinion it's one of the best commercial fragrances made for men, because you know, for men you can always have, you know, those citrusy, fresh type of fragrances that after a while, you know, you get tired of smelling them. They're all the same, and this is very different. It's still classy, but it's perfect for those sensual moments too. So in my opinion, it's very nice. It's a bit sweet, but you should try it because it has these ambery, woody notes, very cozy but very warm type of notes, a bit daring, and you should try it. Number 9, one fragrance that you always hate, and it's Dior Sauvage. Guys, you should not hate on fragrance. They're just smells. They're just, you know, things that they don't have a personality. You should hate the people that just buy it because it's famous, and that's it. You hate it because you have smelled this too many times, and that's why it's number 9. Because if it was a new fragrance, this should be number 1, and that's why it was number 1 for so many years, and now it's number 9, but it's still in my top 10. Why? Because maybe you like it, maybe you don't like it, but you cannot say anything about it. Objectively, this is one of the best fragrances that was always made in a commercial way. The marketing with Johnny Depp was good. All the flankers, I did not like them. I don't like the Elixir version. I don't like the Eau de Parfum. I don't like the Parfum. I don't like the Eau de Toilette version. Is the perfect one because it's fresh, it's good, it has character, it has versatility. It could be great for the office if you don't spray too much. It could be great for nighttime. It could be great for anything. So I think this deserves at least still a spot in my top 10. Number 8, one of the fragrances that made me start this journey, and it's YSL La Nuit de l'Homme. Of course, La Nuit de l'Homme, it's one of the fragrances that Jeremy Fragrance was always talking about when he was... and it's still a very good fragrance. And in my opinion, actually this was supposed to be a bit lower on the ranking, but I have very great fragrances afterwards, and this is still a classic fragrance. You know, I could have put also Dior Homme in this list instead of this, but I think this is perfect for those situations, for evening time, dating times, or even, you know, those dinners where you don't want to be too loud because people are complaining about this for performance. But you guys, let me tell you, sometimes you don't want to be arrogant with. When I was in Japan this year, I noticed this pattern of wanting to not be rude or arrogant with the space of other people. We should do the same. So I think after a while you get tired of super strong fragrances as well. And La Nuit de l'Homme, it's one perfect, polite, classy, elegant, woody, cardamom, cozy fragrance that you should wear. Not too daring, but sensual during evening time. Number 7, I think, it's Azzarro, and this is Wanted by Night. A classic, still classic. I really like the by night version. In my opinion, it's still pretty cool. It's still nice. You can wear it during nighttime, and it has character. Performance wise, it's nice, not too much, but in terms of compliments, this is a beast because it receives compliments every time that I wear this. And it's this kind of James Bond in nighttime version for a party. It's pretty cool. It doesn't scream I'm this different type of personality. It doesn't scream too much character, but it's very versatile and people will enjoy it. It's not one of these commercial things that are actually for the masses, but in a good way. Number 6, another classic. This is Acqua di Gio, and this is the Eau de Toilette classic version. I should have put maybe you know, the Profondo version, the Profumo version, some different ones, but let me tell you, this still, I think it's the best one. This is the daddy type of fragrance. This is for, you know, those people that want to be an authority in their field. They want to be an authority in the home. They want to be an authority in their work. They want to be an authority on the street. These screams, you can trust me. This is the type of scent that is the classic Italian, strong, confident, masculine man, and I think Everybody likes this fragrance. Not too strong, not too weak, not too performing, not everything too much, but enough of everything. And the historic and the classic, criteria adds a lot of points with this. Number 5, it's Prada L'Homme. This is also a very good fragrance for men. Oh, let me know if you want also the female version of this top 10. Because I also have the female fragrances. When I collaborated with L'Oreal, they give me a lot of female fragrances too, and I managed to create my favorite ones too. And Prada L'Homme, it's still one of the best ones in my opinion for the office, for daytime, mostly for daytime, because it screams kind of Christian Grey type of scent. It wants to be a polite gentleman with a white shirt type of guy, but also a bit mysterious, also a bit someone that is always busy, that knows what he does. If you did watch, what was the name, Harvey Specter, if you do know this person, this is in my opinion what's his fragrance if he should wear a commercial fragrance. Number 4, it's another Armani fragrance that I do not have, and it's Stronger With You Intensely, the intense version. In my opinion, you can put it in the same category of Azzaro Wanted by Night, but in my opinion, it adds some youthfulness, flirty type of vibes, while Azzaro Wanted by Night is more mature. Stronger With You Intensely, it adds this playfulness in it, and it's super strong and people love it so much. You can also choose Versace Eros as another way instead of this, but in my opinion, Stronger With You Intensely wins. And now top three. Number 3, the blue bubble. It's Versace Dylan Blue. This is, in my opinion, the most versatile fragrance because it's fresh, but it's also deep. It's sweet, but not in a sweet way. It kind of creates this blue bubble around you that lasts a long time, and that it's kind of salty. I don't know how to explain it. You should just wear it, and when you smell it, you cannot figure out what it smells like. And that's exactly what it is. It's a 8 out of 10 in everything. It's not a 10 out of 10 in everything, in nothing. So in my opinion, this is the best versatile fragrance. If you just want one fragrance that is perfect for every situation in the year, daytime it's fresh, nighttime it's deep, winter it lasts a long time, summer it's a bit also salty, so kind of bluish. It's perfect. It's perfect for every situation. You can also overspray for those situations where you want to be smelled, and you can underspray when you are just, indoor. Perfect fragrance. Number 2 is a fragrance that I don't have. It's Bleu de Chanel. Chanel, guys, it created a masterpiece. In my opinion, Bleu de Chanel is the commercial fragrance. Like the Chanel number 5, Bleu de Chanel is that fragrance. It's the man fragrance. I love this. I love this fragrance. It's a pity that I still don't have it, and I'm not going to buy it. If one day I receive it somehow, I'm not going to buy it because I have almost 400 fragrances, and most of them are still getting unused. So it's a pity for that. So I'm not going to buy any other fragrance. I'm just, maybe someday I will receive this from a company or a brand or a perfumery, or I don't know. But I really like Bleu de Chanel. In my opinion, it's deep, it's blue. It is a bit more citrusy than this. It's less sweet than this. It doesn't perform that much, but the trail, the scent of mysteriousness, deepness, blueness, and also, cleanliness and authority that it has, it's so good. And if you get the Eau de Parfum version, you can also wear it during nighttime because it's a bit woodier. Man, it's very good. It's fresh, but it's also seductive. I don't know how it can. It really brings out the masculine side of everybody. What is the number 1? Number 1 is Spice Bomb Extreme by Viktor and Rolf. But actually, I'm enjoying also the non-extreme version, so the normal version. And this is a bomb. This is a bomb of spices, as the name says. It has everything you want for winter and those colder seasons in one fragrance. Why it is number 1? Because it has character, 10 out of 10. Perfect for a specific season. Perfect for nighttime. Compliments 10 out of 10. One of my most complimented fragrances ever. Performance, a beast, but it's not too arrogant for other people because it's creamy. It's also very rounded, you know, it's polite, but with masculine attraction too. It's bold, but it's versatile too. In terms, if you do not overspray it, somehow you can pull it out. Also during daytime, maybe not in the office, maybe just one spray in the office, but the scent is what makes it a 10 out of 10. So if you should just have 2 fragrances, this top 3, it's cool because if you just want one fragrance and that's it, in my opinion, Versace Dylan Blue can do it all. But it's a 7, 8 out of 10 for everything. If you want to make it big and have the perfect fragrance for each occasion, you go for the other 2. So Bleu de Chanel is a 10 out of 10 for daytime and warmer seasons. Spice Bomb is a 10 out of 10 for winter seasons, so cooler seasons, and nighttime. So you can have 3. If I would have just 3 fragrances, commercial-wise, I would get Spice Bomb for those seasons, Bleu de Chanel for daytime and those other seasons, and I would just get one niche fragrance, the one that I like. That's it, guys. Let me know what you think, if you want a commercial fragrances for women as well, and see you in the next videos.